Good, good. This is Larken. I'm one of the ones who was with you a couple nights ago when the federales pulled us over.
Yes.
Are you able to come to the Princess now? We have something for you.
Okay. In Princess right now?
Yep, right out front.
Okay, I go there.
All right. You already heard the fun story of the three of us being in the car when the federales pulled over the taxi driver for the horrible sin of driving up to the airport and letting Brittany get in with us and then driving away. You might wonder why that's a horrible sin. Apparently there's some dumb rule about taxis is you can't drive up with people and drive away with people, even though in that case we weren't even doing, like Amanda and I weren't even doing anything, we were just getting a third person. Stupid rule, but he decided to be nice to us, and as a result he gets all the way around one corner and then the federales are behind him and put the lights on, and then they talk back and forth. Brittany understood enough to sort of know what was going on. Punchline was they impounded his car and demanded a whole bunch of money from him. We had to get out and take our stuff and go and get another taxi. But we told him, we made it a point to get his number. That's how we just called him and said, we want to help you out. We want to fix this. And so we went here where there's a bunch of extremist, scary anarchists, and told them what happened and asked if people wanted to donate to help this guy out, with the intention of not only covering his expenses but going above that, because like I want him to experience, I want him to see the contrast between what government does and what voluntarists do. So this should be fun, and I think this will make his day. Yeah, so we put out a Bitcoin address so people could donate that way, and then Amanda used her Bitcoin account. So here's what he gets. To try to help make up for the fact that he was subjected to highway robbery by the friggin' federales. And I hope this makes his experience worth it and makes him glad that he spent like a few extra seconds being nice to us.
In violation of the rules.
But not in violation of humanity. And humanity is what matters, so yeehaw. Is that Ricardo? Can you come out for a minute?
We wanted to thank you again.
Ricardo, thank you so much for being nice.
Thank you so much
For everything. Thank you so much for doing
Yeah.
the kind things to us.
I'm so glad for being with you.
What they did, we're not okay with that. And
Nice.
we're, this is actually a bunch of people, and what we're all about is we do not like the way government abuses people and robs people, and we're about voluntary interaction.
Yes.
So I told the story here, we got up a collection.
Thank you
I know
so-
this is more than you
so
needed.
much.
This is 10,000
Oh
pesos.
my God, you are great.
So thank you for your humanity.
Thank you for being a good friend.
I'm yours. Where we can go?
Yeah, we don't need one right now.
We don't. We just wanted you to come and
We just wanted you to
help
have
you.
that.
Oh,
We
thank
just
you
wanted
very
to have
much.
that.
You're so nice. Very nice.
You're very.
How can I?
You don't need to do anything. We don't need.
Go have a good
nothing to
day
pay.
and-
Take the day off. go have fun.
Enjoy your family. Okay. Go have some fun.
Bye bye.
anarchism is great.
Anarchy.
Shameless plug.
So this was a fine example of how, even though people are constantly like, well, we need government to not only to protect us from thieves, but to help the downtrodden, and then we got a front row seat to government's downtrodden on the helpless and robbing them, and then we gave a fine example of voluntarists undoing that and making up for it, so that the person who committed the horrible sin of like being nice and helpful
Trying to give us a ride.
got rewarded instead of punished.
Yeah.
So that was outstanding.
Yep. We more than made up for it. He made a profit on this, on breaking the law,
On being a good person.
And that
being a good person.
Is anarchy.